Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bogus Banter. Today we are talking about movies, and specifically what movies we enjoyed that came out in 2022, and which ones we are looking forward to coming out in 2023. I'm joined here by my fellow Bogus Banter partner, Elijah.
Hello. I'm fairly.
Oh,
I'm not good at when people are like, "Yeah, say introduce yourself." It's like, "Hi,
you're all
my
flowing
name was
there.
just told. What am I supposed to do? Like, you already know who I am. Like, the introduction just happened. You introduced me, but yeah, that's who I am apparently.
Yep, that is who he is.
Unfortunately,
So, in today's Bogus Banter, we are going to be looking at movies from 2022, as I said before, and we're going to be telling you which ones are worth watching and which ones are a pass, or in general, which ones we didn't watch and don't have an opinion on.
that'll be a lot for me. I don't know too many. At least I don't watch movies as often as Nathan does. I'm gonna watch movies, but there are a lot of comedy movies. But I mean, I'll give my idea on some movies that are coming out.
Right, so early off in the year, the first movie I saw, I'm pretty sure of 2023, was The Batman,
2023 or
which is now
2022? Are you talking about 2022?
2020, 2022. I meant 2022. The first movie I saw in 2023 was Avatar.
I haven't even
Uh,
watched that.
but well, it was my second time watching Avatar in
How
2023.
how was
But
that movie?
it was really good. I would highly suggest.
Yeah.
I'm a big Avatar fan, so I would highly suggest watching it.
Mhm.
It's one of the movies that inspired many people to go into theaters, and it is definitely worth the watch.
Apparently, it's of last year. It was the second grossing movie. Second best grossing movie.
Uh, it is the highest grossing movie of all
Oh,
time.
did it beat of all time?
The first one is, yeah.
Oh, the first no. Well, I thought Endgame
This,
beat that.
no, it re-released in China and it passed.
Oh, they re-released
Yeah,
Avatar? Oh my
yeah,
god.
they released it in China and it surpassed Endgame. Again,
Oh, that's dumb.
Endgame had like 6 extensions and like 5 re-releases to
Yeah, I wasn't
hit
sure
its mile.
what
So it's
happened.
like I feel like Avatar deserves it way more than Endgame. Endgame was kind of like
Hmm.
there was a lot that could have been cut out. It was a little too long. Uh,
Avatar, I feel like was way too long. Was the second one just as long as the first one?
the first one was like 2 hours long.
Yeah,
It
no,
wasn't that
that was
long.
that was too long for me. I got bored. I can't. I'm
Uh,
not watching it again.
well, you might not like the second one then,
I
because
wasn't a big fan of the first one to begin with. I
the
really
second one
wasn't. I thought the first one was
is
very boring.
yeah. I mean, that's some people have that opinion. It just depends on what you like. For
Yeah.
me, I'm more focused like when I see the Avatar movies, I'm just sitting there like, wow, this is fucking beautiful.
It's a lot more or less like the visuals than it is the plot. And that's what kind of lost me was the plot of the story because it was just a boring plot. But
I mean, the
I do
plot
I
was
do
pretty
agree the
simple.
visuals were pretty good. I mean, at least the first one, for what I remember. I haven't watched it in how long? Probably what?
It came out in like 2009, so
10 years, yeah. Easily 10 years it's been since I watched it. I watched it when it came out. Haven't watched it since.
yeah, the plot was it's very simple plot. It's just humans come,
Hmm.
one Marine becomes a science guy, and he's like, because his brother died,
Yeah.
and he gets an avatar, which are those like they're like fake Navi, which the Navi are the natives,
Yeah.
and his goal is to make peace with the Navi, but he finds that he really enjoys the Navi people and their ways, and realizes they're a civilization and this is their entire culture. And what the
Hmm.
humans want is this precious metal that's under their home, which is the home tree. And they're like, nah, fuck that. We're we're just gonna fight each other, and they fight.
Mhm. Yeah.
Second movie,
Don't spoil. I haven't
s-
watched for those. We're not. Don't spoil it. We don't want any spoilers for plot.
all right,
Nothing.
all right.
Since it just came out like at the end of 2022 and into 2023, I don't want to spoil it
All right.
for at all.
I'll just say this: it's a 3-hour slideshow, and I highly suggest.
It did look very nice, but when it comes to
It's like
like
3-hour
visuals,
wallpaper.
I don't care about visuals unless it's video games. Cause I like to explore the visuals, not just be shown them. Like I like to explore how things look. I don't
That's
like
what
the
I
idea
find
of
so beautiful about the movie.
yeah.
Is it's like when you go see it in IMAX and 3D, like you have to see it in 3D.
Yeah.
And I would highly suggest watching it in IMAX.
Mhm.
Just because because of the aspect ratio, the top and bottom of the screen isn't cut off, so there's
Yeah.
like you get to see more, and it's so pretty. It's like, and like it just feels like you're in the world. Like
Mhm.
it's so immersive. I don't know like what about it, but I just felt like I was there. It was such a journey.
Mhm.
But yeah,
There were a couple of good ones. I guess I did watch more than I thought. I guess not necessarily in theater. I didn't go to theater to watch a couple of these, but I did watch some of them.
I think early on in the year, the first one I saw, 2022, the Batman.
I watched
Have you
that
seen that one?
later. I was at college when that first came out, so I didn't watch it until a while after.
See, I have an unpopular opinion, I think, where I think it's better than the Dark Knight series. I really like how gritty this one is, and
I think
I really like
what
the style.
I understand that. What I think you need to understand is that a lot of Batman movies are different from each other. Like they capture different
are.
aspects of Batman. Like in this
They
one, it
really
seemed
do.
like to be more of the what's it called? Shit, why can't I think about this?
Like the darker.
Not really darker, but
He
detective,
was more
more
like,
detective.
yeah, the detective.
You know, it kind of gets into more of that. The Dark Knight was more or less, I don't know how to.
Let's punch fight things.
I
really
somewhat.
like-
I don't know. It
really
just captured different parts of Batman. I mean, I like the Dark Knight series better than I did this newer one. I don't have anything against this newer Batman, but you know,
Yeah, I think I really like the
I would
newer
have
Batman.
loved to see Ben Affleck have a bigger part in or play Batman and do a couple of solo Batman movies.
Yeah.
I feel like
The
that
thing-
could have been a really good Batman series.
Yeah. The thing I really like about like the new one is how dark it is. Like
Mhm.
I feel like when I think of Batman, he is like dark. He's dark and gruesome. He's not lighthearted at all in the slightest. He is dark, gruesome, does what he needs to does and get out.
Well,
Like-
the thing is Batman normally isn't supposed to be like he's not supposed to murder anyone. Like that's not his plan, and he's not really. I mean, if you watch some of the
Exactly.
animated Batman and Justice League movies, they're on HBO Max. I've watched some of them.
Yeah.
They are good. I honestly can say I really like them. The animated Justice League and Batman series are so good.
I'll have to give that a watch.
They're dark, so like it's called like Justice League Dark or something, if I remember correctly. Those you should watch. If you like dark Batman, watch those.
All right, sounds good.
Mhm.
So, another movie that came out early on in the year was Uncharted with Tom Holland.
I watched that. That's when I watched.
I saw that in theaters twice, and it was pretty good.
I watched it when
Did
it
it-
came out in theaters, and then I ended up watching it recently. A couple weeks ago, I watched it, and I think it still holds up.
I think it was a good movie. The only thing I can really complain about is Tom Holland doesn't look anything like Nathan Drake, and
You're never gonna
Mark
get that with.
Mark Wahlberg does not look like Sully.
Well, no, it's
But
supposed to happen before the Uncharted games. It's supposed to
yeah,
happen
but
pre.
even still, they don't look like anything like that.
But you're never
And
gonna get that with a video game movie. You're never gonna capture that.
yeah, that's true. But like,
I still think they were
I think
close. I mean,
it was
you're never gonna get perfect. Plus, what you have
like
to
I
take
said.
into aspect is the actor. The actor has to look like him and also be a good actor. It can't just be, some random person that looks like Nathan Drake.
See, I feel
Well,
like the
is
thing
that
with
the
Avatar
brother?
or the thing with Uncharted is everyone was so Tom Holland pilled because No Way Home came out and
Yeah.
everyone liked it. So Uncharted came out and everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's Tom Holland. We gotta go see it." And that's pretty much where all the money went to in that movie.
I
Like
don't know.
that's
I
how
watched it
that movie
because
got
I
money.
knew about the games. I never played them, but I knew about the games. And
I watched
I
it
was
'cause I
like,
was like,
"Hey, this is a video game. I wonder what it's gonna be like." So I ended up watching it, and I thought it was great.
I watched it because I played the four main games. I didn't play
Mhm.
the new like Thieves or not the new one with like the girl main character, whoever that is, whatever one that is.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
But I've played all the ones with Nathan Drake as the role in. I love them games. They're
Mhm.
amazing. Uh,
That brings me to
but
like The Witcher. Like I think the third season's coming out this year,
yeah,
but
they're changing the main star,
don't know
changing the
why.
actor.
It's stupid that they are, but
Probably
I
some
thought
dumb
it was
political
good.
reason.
Oh, it is. It is. I'm not gonna get into it, but it is. But I thought The Witcher is great. I thought it was good.
I haven't heard anything. I haven't watched The Witcher. I haven't played any of the games, so I
It's on
have no opinion.
Netflix. I don't know if you have it or not, but it's on
Yeah,
Netflix. The first two
I'll have to
seasons.
give it a watch. I want to give it a watch, but I want to play the games first, kind of like, so I don't
Yeah.
like watch the show and be like, "There's nothing like the game."
Well, the thing is if you play the first game, you'll be caught up.
It's in between the first and second one.
No, it's literally like the first game. It covers.
Okay,
It's
okay.
only covered like the first game so far.
I see. I heard the third one was the best one.
Oh yeah, Wild Hunt. It is. It is nice. It is awesome.
Another movie that came out recently, or not recently, but 2022, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. That was the new Nick Cage movie where Nick Cage plays as Nick Cage.
I heard about
And
that movie. I never watched it.
I saw it in the theaters. It was pretty funny.
Was it
I
good?
really enjoyed it.
Like, was it good?
I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was really good. I have to. I still gotta purchase it on DVD, but yeah. I haven't
I
got it
haven't.
yet.
I've
Pretty good.
I've seen the thing about it, but I haven't watched it. I probably should, but I don't know.
It's about like Nick Cage is like
I
lost in the
know.
sauce. And he's like,
I know what the movie's about. I just haven't watched it. I forgot
Yeah.
about it for a little bit. I just haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. Another movie I saw pretty early on in the year was the Northman. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen that. I mean, I haven't watched a lot of it. The only movies I've watched were like superhero movies. I can be honest with you. The only ones I've ever seen, the only ones I've seen, they're on this list for at least the top 10 rank, like highest grossing ones, which are probably the only ones I've watched, were all superhero movies.
Yeah, I think that's a big issue in the movie industry right now. Is it's all just superhero movies. I think we need to phase out of the superhero era and move back more towards independent and like one-off films.
Oh, I'm going through all of them now. So they had February, the Uncharted movie came out. Oh, and that was March that Batman came out.
Yeah. So Uncharted, I must have saw Uncharted first.
Wait, hold on. I did watch The Lost City
You did.
with
What was your
Sandra
opinion
Bullock
of
and
it?
Channing. I thought it was pretty good. I mean,
I have not seen that one.
I thought it was
That
pretty
was
good.
one I missed. That is
Yeah.
good. I'll have to watch it then. So the Northman, I saw the Northman.
Mhm.
This movie is it's like a Viking movie
Yeah.
about a guy who wants to get revenge on his uncle for killing his dad. I'm pretty sure,
Oh, okay.
who is like the king, and it's a little weird to start. Like they're like pretending to be dogs and they're like burping and like farting. It's kind of funny, but it's like some sacred ritual. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, the sacred ritual of flatulence.
But the final battle at the end really reminded me of like the Anakin versus Obi-Wan fight in Mustafar. I
Mhm.
feel like it drew a lot of inspiration from that. It was like a silhouette fight pretty much because like there's so much fire and stuff around, and just like it was so pretty. Like the scenes, I'm pretty sure they shot the film in, so I think it had to be like Greenland.
Yeah.
I think it was Greenland
I
or
don't
New
know.
Zealand.
I
Maybe New
I
Zealand,
heard about
somewhere
it,
like
but I
that. But
haven't
it's
watched it.
so pretty.
There were other movies that came out in April. Morbius apparently came out in April. I haven't watched that. Have no reason to ever watch it.
It's Morbin time.
I heard it was bad. Like
It's a waste of
really
time.
bad.
It is a waste of time.
Yeah.
But the thing about Morbius though is we gaslighted Sony, and I'm pretty sure they're making a sequel.
When they release it, it gets people are gonna watch it, but it's gonna be so bad. If the first one was bad, don't make
It's
another
good.
one.
Well, people are just gonna go for the memes.
They really are, and that's what sucks. Is they're gonna go for the memes, and it's gonna be, we're gonna get a third one. Watch,
Yeah,
the
that'll
second one's
be.
actually gonna be good, and everybody's gonna be surprised.
Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh man,
What
this
was
one's good."
what
Like,
was
what the
so
heck is
bad
going on
about
here?
it? What was so bad about it?
It was like just the dialogue was really
So,
not there. The dialogue wasn't there. Like when people say it's Morbin time, that's literally a line in the movie.
is that oh my god. I thought that
Like,
was
he
I thought
says
that
that
was
it's Morbin time.
I
That's what
thought
the
that was
meme
a
comes from.
joke. I thought that was a
No.
joke about like people were like, "Oh, Power Rangers Morphin time. It's Morbin time." That is terrible. I mean, that's a great joke line, but fuck if that's terrible and so corny.
Yes.
That is
We gotta talk.
dumb. There's also in April Doctor Strange Multiverse
That
of
movie is
Madness.
ass.
I liked it. I don't know what you're talking about. I actually liked it.
See, so
I thought it was pretty good.
if we're talking about April, late March, this great movie by the studio of A24 came out called Everything Everywhere All at Once. And it set this bar so high for a multiverse movie that Doctor
I mean,
Strange
yeah, I guess, yeah.
was just bad. Like Everything Everywhere All at Once blew my mind away. I think it's my second or third favorite movie to come out of 2022.
There was also in May what is it? Top Gun Maverick came out.
Top Gun Maverick blew my mind.
I still haven't watched it.
So good. It was so good. I would highly suggest anyone to watch it. I was like I was tearing up at the end. It was just amazing. Tom
See,
Cruise does
my
amazing.
dad told me it's very similar to like A New Hope, with just how the ending was. I mean, I haven't watched it, so I can't really, you know, prove that. But he said like it was they were in a canyon, or like, you know, in for Star Wars they had
drop bombs on the canyon. That's pretty
you
much
know,
what
they
gotta
drop it
do.
into a really tiny hole. You know, it's like the end of A New Hope.
I gotta say though, but it's also not, because something happens like while that's going on, and it's a little different. I would
I don't
say,
know. I have no
but
drive to watch it. I don't know. I
you
like
should.
watch. I like watching movies that I want to watch. I mean, I understand it was good, but I don't know.
But okay, did you like Top Gun like the first one?
I haven't watched it.
Oh, you haven't?
Dude, I haven't watched a lot of movies that were very good. I've watched some,
Dang.
just not a lot. If people like it, I'm driven to not watch it. I don't know why.
Huh.
Other than movies that I clearly want to watch. You know, like a lot of Marvel movies I'll watch because I like Marvel.
Yeah.
Although it's starting to get bad.
It's so bad right now.
It's starting to get really bad. Oh, speaking of that, well, I guess it didn't come out till later, but the new Black Panther movie. How
I
was
haven't
it?
seen it,
You haven't seen it.
and I refuse to watch it.
That is surprising. I thought you'd have watched it already. You were gonna be the person that told me whether or not to watch it. And now I have
refuse to
no
watch
one.
it.
Now I have no one to watch it.
I refuse to watch it. I refuse to watch any new Marvel movie. I'm just not going to. I'm boycotting Marvel.
Did you watch Thor: Love and Thunder?
I did watch Thor: Love and Thunder.
What'd you think of it?
I actually saw it in 40X.
Yeah.
So in 40X theaters, the seats move. It's like shoots stuff at you, makes the air smell like it is. It's
Yeah.
crazy, and it's like
That's not the thing.
The best experience in 40X.
What did you think about
that
it?
movement? But the movie itself was like it was aight. It was aight. It wasn't like it was like a 7 out of 10.
I'd
Wasn't
give
my-
it at least like a 5 out of 10. I was not a big fan of it.
It was not
I
good.
somewhat liked it, but it was not great.
They peaked at Ragnarok. They should have kept it that
They
way.
really did. They really did. It could have, but here's the thing. Thor: Love and Thunder could have been good. They easily could have made it good, and no.
The thing with Marvel right now is
They're pushing too many at a time.
they're just pumping too much at a time, and they're not building a cohesive story like they used to.
I know, it's annoying.
From like the start, from like Iron Man up until Endgame, there was a whole story. We knew who the bad guy was. We knew it was Thanos. We knew that he was going to be the main villain at the end of all of this. We knew like it was one cohesive story, and all the movies linked together.
Yeah.
And built up to this giant thing where now it's just like you watch it and it's not like the movies don't seem like they're linking at all. It's just a bunch of randomness. Like there's a little bit of link between like the like Loki and like WandaVision
Yeah.
and like stuff like that, but I feel like that's also a big issue is you shouldn't have to watch the shows to link it. I feel like
I know.
the story should be driven solely through the movies.
Yeah.
It should not be. The shows should just be like a side quest, in my opinion.
Yeah, something that
There
gives you
shouldn't
like
be-
I mean, I'd understand if it kind of hints if the I think what they should have done is had the television shows hint towards the movies, not the other way around.
Mhm.
You know, that I
Like,
think kind
if
of
you didn't-
ruined it.
Like if you didn't watch WandaVision, you wouldn't have understood anything that was going on
and
in Doctor
I
Strange.
don't
which
I
is
wish
like,
I didn't watch it cuz it was not good for me. I did not like watching it. I thought it was somewhat boring.
Like, I'm like that's why I'm boycotting Marvel. Like I just don't like
I
superhero
think-
movies anymore.
I think
It's just
isn't the new Ant-Man movie supposed to be coming out soon?
yeah.
When is it supposed to come out?
It comes out in February 16th.
I think I'll watch that movie.
I like Ant-Man, but I'm boycotting Marvel, so I'm not going to go see it. I'm not wasting my time.
I hope it's good.
If Marvel decides to pull their shit together and make a turnaround in maybe phase 5 and 6, when we start building up towards Secret War,
Yeah.
maybe I'll catch back up, but I have no desire to watch any Marvel movie. I'd rather go to the theater and watch some movie that no one's heard of
Mhm.
and see if it's good.
Yeah, I
And
think they just
usually
need to
I'm
slow down
genuinely
on
surprised.
they need to slow down on their movies and their TV shows. Like they keep pumping out so many, and it's
Exactly.
not
Like-
good because they're just rushed.
They should have learned their mistake from Star Wars,
They
because with Star Wars they started pumping out so much and everyone just didn't like it because it was just Too
I don't know
much,
if
too
they
fast,
didn't
too
pump.
rushed.
No. Here's the no. Marvel did it worse. Star Wars, I don't think did it as bad
Well, that's because they
because they didn't
learned.
pump out. They didn't pump out as many.
Right whenever Han Solo failed, they stopped pumping out a Star Wars movie every year.
That's true. I liked Han Solo though. I did like that movie. I thought it got
I enjoyed
too
it.
much. I think it got too much shit. I don't know why.
It got too much shit because it came out like 3 months after Star Wars 8, which we don't have to talk about Star Wars 8 because
Those movies, the new ones, bad, not good, bad
we don't
story,
talk about it.
bad plot.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, not after like some of these movies. There's not a lot of good ones that I would look at and say, "Oh, I want to watch that." I mean, there was Black Adam I watched a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I have no desire to watch that.
I don't know why. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
I
That's
thought it
pretty
was
much
gonna
what I
be
thought.
good, but it wasn't. It was
I had
notoriously not good at all.
like super low expectations because one, The Rock's in it, and when The Rock's in a movie, budget's usually low. The Rock carries the movie, and that's it.
It was.
Now,
I don't know how, but it was not good.
uh, some movies that came out that were really good. Glass Onion came out on Netflix, which is a
Mhm.
Knives Out movie. It's the sequel to Knives Out. If you I would
don't-
highly suggest
I
it.
don't like those Clue type movies. Those whodunit movies. Don't like them.
I really enjoyed Glass Onion. It was it was good. It was way better than, say, the movie that came out earlier in the year. The what's it called? It's the one where they're in Egypt and there's why am I forgetting it? It's the one they went in Egypt and there's a murder mystery. It's based off a book.
I don't know.
Oh my god. I'm blanking so hard right now.
When did you say it came out?
I think it came out early this year.
Oh.
Like early 2020.
I couldn't help you. I don't know. I can't.
Oh my god. Uh
I mean that kind of covers all of the movies this year.
let me think. Oh my god. I gotta find it. I'm gonna go insane if I don't find it. Death on the Nile. God, I found it.
Who's
Yeah,
in that
movie was
movie?
ass.
Who's in that movie? Anybody that I know?
Tom Bateman, Annette Bening, Michael Rouse.
Mhm.
Nobody would really know.
Yeah.
Nope. I have a very differing opinion on Nope than most people. Most people say that movie is fucking great. I thought that movie was like dumb. It was pretty. The cinematography was great. It was very.
Is this the
Very
same
well
movie that you said? Oh no, that's definitely not. But what is Nope?
It's about people that try to take pictures of aliens. It's written by the horror guy that did like Us, and you've seen Us. It's like
I
it
don't
was supposed
watch
to be like-
horror movies.
Yeah, it's by Jordan Peele, which he's a acclaimed director. He makes some pretty good stuff, but Nope just wasn't it for me. I didn't like it that much. The acting was really good. The camera shots were really good. But the plot, I just didn't really care for it. I thought it was kind of dumb, in my opinion.
Was it actually
But-
scary?
No, it wasn't scary. It wasn't really horror. There's a few elements of horror, like there was a few horror scenes, but like it wasn't like horror. It
Oh,
was
okay.
more like, let's go take pictures of aliens, guys.
Oh. Yeah.
But if we're talking about horror and what horror movie was good, I really enjoyed Smile. Smile is my horror winner of the year.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but just people smiling at you and staring kind of freaks me out. So
See,
that takes the cake for me.
I don't know if I have any opinions on any real movie that came out because I don't watch enough. I watch some movies, just not enough.
Yeah. The Menu. It's on HBO Max. It's interesting. It's about a movie. It's a movie where these people go to a restaurant, but this restaurant like is like self-destructing itself and is killing all of its staff and everyone in it and the customers. The main girl is trying to figure out how to get out of there, and she like complains about the food and stuff. It's pretty good.
Open the
I would
door
suggest it.
and walk right out. That'd be
Another good one from this year. Bullet Train was really good with Brad Pitt, and
I kind of want to watch that one. I'll be honest with you. I thought it seemed pretty
Netflix.
good. It's on Netflix.
yeah,
Okay, maybe I'll have to watch it.
I would suggest it. It was really funny. It's made by the studio that did Deadpool, so
Okay,
you already know it's gonna be
funny.
combat's already great. I liked
Ah.
it a lot.
When is the new Deadpool? Isn't it 2024 or 2023?
I don't know, but I know Wolverine's in it, and that's about it.
Ah, okay. Next year, it seems Shazam: Fury of the Gods is supposed to come out. John
Yeah, I don't
Wick
think-
Chapter 4 is supposed to come out next year.
I am
March
really
24th.
excited for John Wick Chapter 4.
I
John
am
Wick?
too.
Indiana Jones are like my top 2 movies for next year that I'm so excited for.
Ah, okay, that brings me to a topic I wanted to talk about. Was the new Indiana Jones trailer? I watched it.
It looks
And
so good.
I have a theory about it. I feel like... no, that has to be a... I don't know. Part of me thought it's supposed to be like a... It's supposed to take place before Crystal Skull. But then again, I guess it could be a callback because they have that scene where it's him and the one guy from the first movie. What's his name?
With the DH tech.
What? You mean, what? What are you talking
With
about?
where he's like de-aged and he's not like old looking.
I don't know, but the first movie in
Raiders of the Lost
Raiders
Ark.
of the Lost Ark. That one guy he talks to. Shit, why can't I think about him? I can't think of his name, but he talks to him where it's like present time, but then it shows him in the 40s after the end of World War II, and that's where I was like, well, normally the Indiana Jones movies took place in history, like they were a long time ago, you know, like the first movie was 36, 37, took place then, and you know, I just saw that scene where it's them on the streets like after the United States won World War II, you know, the Allies won World War II. He was in that, like, because you know that famous scene or famous picture of the two people like kissing on that street. That's what it kind of seemed like. I'll put up a picture right now for those of you guys who don't know. But kind of like that, where I thought that made me think, like, does this take place before, you know, the Crystal Skull? But I guess not, because they just do a callback and it's just him during that time, you know, a flashback, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's what it is. But
I have a feeling that it's gonna be after Crystal Skull, mainly because it seems like the way they set it up is they're setting it up to kind of be like this is Indiana Jones' last adventure.
oh no,
Like,
I know that. That's why I kind of second guessed myself.
yeah.
Where it's just him showing, like, them doing like a flashback to him then, and that's just a way to throw off people of it
Yeah, I
being
think it's
like
definitely
current time.
some sort of flashback. Unless
But what is the name
there's
of
some
it?
sort of de-age tech that happens in the movie and he gets de-aged for something.
That would be kind of
But I
stupid.
doubt it.
That just seems
It would be
kind
kinda
of
stupid.
But like, what's the name of it again? The name of the new Indiana Jones movie? Indiana Jones.
It's the Dial of Destiny.
Dial of Destiny.
Yep.
Huh.
Maybe it does. Maybe it's the dial that de-ages you. and it's like you can get
Yeah.
eternal life from it.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll find out. But the trailer was really good, and I actually saw the trailer when I went to see Avatar in the IMAX theater, and I was like, oh my god! Like I teared up because it was like I was like so excited for it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, Indiana Jones is my childhood. I'm so excited.
I'm currently rewatching them just because I've been meaning to for a while, and now I'm watching them.
I rewatched them this summer, I think. Yeah, I did. When I was in school. Because I was so like my class in school was like 8 hours long and we sat around and did nothing in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I just sat there and watched the Indiana Jones movies and then I took naps on top of the table.
Yeah. I wonder what this
Cool.
movie is going to be about. Dial of Destiny. Never heard of it.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be
Because
interesting.
the last few have been like, you know, real things. Like I know exactly what they are. Like the crystal skulls are these Aztec things where, you know, they're like made out of crystal, and they have no clue on how they were made because you know technology then probably couldn't make them, but they were made. Of course, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Ark of the Covenant, Temple of Doom. Never heard of, but it's Indian culture.
Temple of Doom is the best one so far, in my opinion.
You think Temple of Doom's your favorite?
Easily.
See, I have to go. I have to go. Last Crusade.
I love the minecart chase.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite chase in the entire series, and I love the scene where the guy just like pulls the heart out of the guy.
Kali Ma.
Yeah, he just.
That actually, see, that Kali is the name of a god, I believe.
Yeah.
Kali, I believe, is the name of a. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
but yeah,
a big
that's the
Ford
thing.
fan.
Kali Ma, you know, where he
Kali
reaches
Ma.
in. Kali Ma, and he reaches in and pulls the guy's heart out.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm a big Harrison Ford enjoyer. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy. Apparently, when he was shooting, Indiana Jones 5, like he'd be on set for 12, 16, like for like long days, and it'd be like 3 a.m, and this guy would go bike like 5-10 miles before he'd go home. Like he's a beast. And he's in his 80s. He's almost 90.
Was he in his? I thought for some reason I thought he was in his 70s, but yeah, I think he might be. Harrison Ford. How old is he?
He's
born in 42, so that makes him what?
Damn, that makes him
80, 81.
That makes him 80 as of now.
Yeah.
Turns 81 in July.
Yeah, that is crazy. He's 80 years old.
Yeah, and he's still acting like that. I mean, Clint Eastwood, he's 90. He played in Cry Macho this year.
Was it a big, like... I don't know. I've never watched it.
It was a... I haven't watched many Clint Eastwood movies. I'm not a big Clint Eastwood guy. I'm not a big Western guy. I'm not a big...
But yeah, that's crazy. He's still doing it.
Yeah, it's just insane.
I'm excited for it, but I am fearful of what they're gonna do.
Yeah, if they pass the torch,
They should not pass the torch. Because I'm pretty sure even Harrison Ford himself said that if Indiana Jones dies, he dies. That's it.
He did say that.
They end together. That's how it should go. They need to stop trying to pass on the torch to keep making money. It fails all the
continue
time.
The franchise. So it'd be like in the universe of Indiana Jones, we have this
But they
girl.
need to not. Sometimes it's okay to not do that. Five movies is enough for one.
5 movies is too many.
Because think about it. I mean, some movies it does work. Let's think about this. Batman, it works. It seemed to work. They keep making Batman movies where it's different actors, and it works. They're all decent. Some of them are, not great, but they're not bad. They're good movies. What's this? It's What's the other one? James Bond movies.
James Bonds are good movies.
They were all good movies. Did you watch the newest one?
I've not seen I haven't seen any of them actually.
Really? You need to watch them. They're good.
Yeah.
They're all good.
I wanna get the box set, the 24 film box set with like every single one with every actor that's been James Bond, and go through and watch them all.
They're good. I do like those.
The action franchise I'm trying to watch right now is Mission Impossible.
I haven't watched any of those. But
I'm
like
like
they need to not pass on the torch as much with some of these movies. Like continuing them just to make money off of them because people enjoyed them before. But as they continually make these movies, they were all bad. I mean, the Indiana Jones movies, of course the fourth one wasn't great, but the first three, oh my god, they were amazing.
It was a planned trilogy.
There was not one that was bad. George Lucas knows how to make his fucking movies. And nothing will change my mind.
George didn't really. That's the thing with Indiana Jones. George didn't really make Indiana.
It was Spielberg, but
it was Spielberg, but George was there and helped along the way.
Did George Lucas like make the idea for the?
I'm pretty sure George Lucas was like a co-writer. Like he wrote the story with George Lucas, or wrote it with Spielberg.
Yeah. Well, still think about it. Probably if Spielberg did it himself, it'd be a very different movie.
Probably.
Yeah, but like it's
got that the classic George Lucas dialogue. That's how you know.
It also has what is it called? It's got a theme. Like with Star Wars at least, he knew what was gonna happen before we knew what was gonna happen. Like before even as soon as he made the first movie, A New Hope, he knew exactly how the whole trilogy was gonna end. He can make movies good because he has foresight. He knows what he wants done with it. He knows what the ending is gonna be, so he can make good movies because he knows what the plot line is gonna be before the movie's written.
Kinda. Star Wars or New Hope was actually supposed to be the only one.
It really was. No, he planned to make more movies. The first one I know was named Star Wars because you never know. Go ahead.
From what I read and heard, that the first one was made, it was supposed to be the only one. That's why they blew up the Death Star in it. And there wasn't supposed to be any after, but because it was super successful, he made the sequels that he had planned, I guess.
I think what he did was he had planned to make 3 movies, but he couldn't afford to make them unless he made that first one. And that first one set him off so he could do them. So I believe he had the plans for the first trilogy, the original trilogy. But he had to release that first one, and that first one had to explode as well as it did and do as well as it did in order for him to complete it. I think that's what it was. Like, the first one, of course, was named Star Wars. It wasn't named A New Hope. It was Star Wars. That's it. That's all it was Star Wars. But given that did so well, he was able to continue that storyline. And he did a great job at it.
They can correct us if they know exactly what went down. If you made it this far in.
I mean, they have, what is it, like documentaries on Disney Plus that I've watched.
That was a lot of documentaries and stuff.
Well, it was about Star Wars, so of course I watched it. Because
I love watching behind the scenes stuff.
I'm a giant Star Wars fan. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm pretty sure. That's what Star Wars is. But we'll probably, if we really had the chance, we could talk. I could talk about Star Wars for a whole episode. We'll wait till
the next Star Wars movie.
No. We'll wait till a certain date, May 4th, that we'll release a Star Wars episode. We'll wait till then because we're both giant nerds. We'll wait till then because that's the perfect date.
We can make it the yearly update on Star Wars.
What we'll do also is we'll invite a guest to talk about it with us. I already have an idea. Foresight. George Lucas foresight. I know what's going to happen.
The guest is not George Lucas, though.
No,
We're
but
not that
we're not that we're not that famous. But
We're not
you
that
know,
cool.
I have plans. You know, it's not George Lucas. Sorry, it's not any famous person. Sorry, because I'm not famous. We're not famous
cool
enough.
Like that.
No,
We're not cool like that yet.
we'll get there with your guys' help. We can get there. So,
Yup.
well,
My most hyped movie of 2023, Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer. Okay, I don't know.
It's about the Manhattan Project,
Oh, okay.
and it's made by Christopher Nolan, the one and only.
Ooh. What
He's
comes
a
out?
genius.
What I didn't know is what comes out in May of next year is Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Yeah, if I watch any Marvel movie this year, it's gonna be that one, just because I like Guardians of the Galaxy and I like James Gunn.
June of next year, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
Yup.
Yeah. Well, that seems. Those seem like there's a couple movies I'd watch easily. Kraven the Hunter. Isn't that?
That's Marvel.
That is Marvel. It's Sony. Sony owns it, I guess.
Well, that's because he's a Spider-Man villain.
Yeah, true. Ghostbusters 2 comes out.
What?
The newer Ghostbuster movie. Apparently, there's a second one.
Like Ghostbusters Afterlife?
Yeah.
And there's a second one?
It's called Ghostbusters Afterlife 2.
What the fuck?
I didn't even think the newer one was that good.
Okay.
I thought it was good, but I didn't think it was that good.
The original Ghostbusters movie was the only good one, in my opinion.
The
sequels
original?
all suck.
I thought, you
original.
know what? I thought the second one was okay. It wasn't great. I wouldn't call it the great one.
It was okay.
But it was okay.
I'll agree.
It was okay.
The third one was too much. The one with the women was like weird.
The two original. Then there was that
Female
one with all females, which was
and then Afterlife.
awful. It was god awful.
The one with the
Awful
females
writing.
was the worst.
It
in
is
my
by
opinion.
far the worst. They
It
fucked
didn't-
up.
I understand it's a reboot, but they didn't call back to the original movie.
They
like,
didn't, and that's
at
what
all.
sucked.
Whereas like Afterlife brought back the original actors. And,
I'd
like,
say that
the end.
the Afterlife was not a reboot, but a sequel.
It was a sequel, but it was like
It was.
they really ripped off
sequel.
from Star Wars 9 for the end of that.
I mean, a big yeah, that was kind. See, that's why I thought it wasn't great. They brought back the old villain. They couldn't come up with a fucking new one. I thought they were. I thought they came up with this new ghost that he was trying to get rid of, but no, they brought back.
Well, even the end is the exact same. They both zap lightning at each other until one dies.
It's
That's
so
the end. It's so
that's
bad.
what I don't like is bringing back old shit like that, like redoing like that kind of stuff.
Well, I felt like Palpatine's return in Star Wars could have been good if
No,
they actually brought back.
He died. For all we know, he died. There's nothing other than
in extended lore. There's a lot of things saying Palpatine lived.
is that canon though?
Well, now it is, but
No, it's not. You cannot. There's no way in hell you can ever bribe me enough to agree with that ever.
But
I'm so set in stone about it that I will never agree.
like the new movie sucked because Rey wasn't. She didn't need
she
training.
was poorly
at all.
written. Poorly written.
She didn't need training.
No character development.
Yep. And the thing, like, I would have been fine with the Palpatine fight if there was a lightsaber duel. That kind of sucked. It's so anticlimactic.
There were not enough lightsaber duels. Oh my.
And the fact that like when they had like the ghosts of the past like talk to Rey, I wish like so many like I saw like there was like these like clone things on the side that like they teased but like they didn't do anything with. Imagine all the Force ghosts of all of like the Jedi from the past came out and fought all like the Palpatine clones or whatever. That would have been. I feel like that would have been a decent.
I don't know.
Ending.
I feel that that seems
But
weird, but I get what you're coming from. But
I feel like that would
I
be better.
can't. I don't think they should make any new Star Wars movies.
Unless they're doing stuff like Rogue
Any
One.
mainstream ones, at least.
Like
No
if they're
more, no more trilogies to go along with the main storyline. I
well,
don't want to hear it.
if they did a trilogy to fill in like lore, I feel like that'd be fine. Like if they did a trilogy to fill in the lore and like what happened, like
Yeah,
Star Wars politics wise in between like 2 and 3, which I
yeah,
know they did with like the main characters in Clone Wars, but
yeah,
I
but,
feel like it'd be cool to see that kind of stuff.
yeah. But we can describe it more when we get to May 4th.
Star Wars
When
Day.
is May 4th? Is that a is
May
that
4th is a day in the year.
clearly I'm not an idiot.
It is Thursday.
It is a Thursday.
It's a
Damn.
Thursday. Damn.
Maybe we'll wait a day when we release these episodes coming out every Wednesday. For those of you who don't know, these episodes will be coming out every Wednesday, and this segues us to the end of the podcast. So thank you all for watching this episode. If you liked it, let us know in the comments down below. Hit a like, subscribe, whatever. Get us to 1 million so we can invite George Lucas on like we want. And yeah, Nathan, any last remarks before we end it right here?
Peace out, peeps.
He says peace out. So yeah, we'll be here every Wednesday if you guys want to catch up. Make sure you watch the last episode because it's good, I think. I don't know.
Hopefully.
See what you guys think, yeah. But yeah, thank you all for watching it. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.